Good evening and welcome to the Posthumous Poetry Series Part 19. Today is the first Saturday in April, and it was actually nice outside today. The sun was out. Looks like spring is finally trying to apologize to us for its endless cold that we've been experiencing. So I hope this stays. The weather's so nice. I got my windows open here in the where we're recording, and so if you hear some cop cars or some shootings or stuff like that, it's not going on in my apartment, at least not yet. Also, today's my sister's birthday. I want to wish Cookie a happy birthday. If you happen to catch this, she's a great little sister. Always has been. Made me a better older brother for it. And she spent so much of her time in hospitals, and I just wish, otherwise. Always do. Happiness and health and stuff like that to you. It's also National Poetry Month. I don't know if it means anything. It's one of those things that seems to have meaning, but really doesn't. In a world where baseball players get $100 million to play baseball and poets get dick, I doubt there's much meaning to National Poetry Month. It's also tomorrow is birthday of one of the people in my life. I think I would best describe her as a woman who I've known for 20 years now. And I've been in love with her for most of those 20 years. But as Hank Williams says, I'm in love with a beautiful girl, but she don't care about me. But I think she's a white goddess, and for that I'm lucky to still be alive. I still love her. Happy birthday, kid. And this poem this week is called Broken Blossoms. This is a really happy poem. I'm going to take my time tonight. I'm kind of in a uber relaxed mood. And this poem comes from one of my volumes from the desert when I was living in Henderson. And I think if people have been kind enough to hang in here for the past 18 poems, I mean, you've seen some really nice stuff come through. But you don't know really sometimes what you're supposed to be doing halfway through the poem. This poem kind of is more fluid, but is in that area, and it does make wonderful digressions. I think the digressions are fun. It's like having a conversation. It just kind of goes off at its own tangent and comes back. Strap you in the beginning, take you for a ride and have a happy ending at the end, or a happy ending, but it ends well. That's what you say. The title of this poem, I should say, if you saw the poems earlier and I did my March poem, this is kind of the other side of that situation, and things happen, so it's called Broken Blossoms. Broken Blossoms is comes from a movie by D.W. Griffith called Broken Blossoms, which might be the most beautiful movie you're ever going to see about love and tenderness and all that kind of stuff. And I always say, if you're in a relationship with me, you'll know how the relationship is going. If you're watching Broken Blossoms with me, then we're actually having a real relationship, you know. And also, too, if you're watching Caligula with me, I guess we could say the same thing. But anyway. So, yeah. This is the poem. I think it ends pretty cool. By my sports reference, you can tell maybe how old the poem is, but that's okay. Broken Blossoms. I wonder what gifts I lack for that which others who arrive empty-handed and hearted are welcome. Certain beings must have rejoiced at a given moment over the existence of the universe. That's why the universe is here. A flawless knowledge of all things down to the last detail. How come the fuck up? I was to be Yellow Man. You, Lucy, your love name, white blossoms, who drew the moonlight to her chin. I like a good afternoon nap. Sometimes it's the only thing that gets me out of bed in the morning. The sacred rat temple, worshipped as sacred incarnations of past family. Hearth to TB, meningitis, bubonic plague, and eat a third of the grain in India. Buddhists and physicists say the elemental particles of existence can't die. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. No beginning, no end. We could breathe particles of Jesus, or the head of the Hitler Youth, who was one of the outstanding poets of the Third Reich. What happened to the day when you could reach Rasputin at St. Petersburg 64646? It's just you and me, Buckwheat. Chuck's grown. Elise is dead. Jemima is dead. Rachel found a place. She asked me if I feel sad for 5 fucking years. Credit my dementia. They asked Jorge Paez, the boxer, if this was his last fight. Yo lo creo. Today was not my night.